You committed because...
I did commit.
Do you know the first time you were on the show, because I was looking back at the memories, what year was that? What season was that you were on? Do you...
What was it? Was it this, I don't know, 10th season maybe?
I don't know.
Season?
Season 9 or 10.
Yeah.
Season 9 or 10, that was the...
Oh, dear.
You could not commit. You'd start to dance, you'd stop, then you'd start, you'd stop, and then
Ellen, you should get a medal for just that, because dealing with, look, this is cringe. What is she doing?
Yeah.
Can't commit to anything. But you encouraged me to dance with your dancing, but I think I remember I was so nervous. That was the first time I'd ever met you. I love your show, I love you. So I think you could tell I was a little nervous. But this time I committed to the dancing.
Yeah, this time I like it.
Thank you.
I like it. People think that they're forced to dance when they come in here. They're not at all. People just want to dance. You could not decide if you wanted to walk or dance or
run.
I didn't know.
I was galloping at one point.
Yeah.
I was all over the map.
It was kind of a gallop. It was a sort of a gallop.
It was a trot.
Yeah.
I trotted out to you and danced and leapt anyway. I was excited to be here.
Almost a canter. Well, it's great to have you here again. You were here before, and you were hiding in your laundry room.
That's right, on Zoom.
We actually, because nobody was here, we didn't have an audience, and then we put a cardboard cutout of you in the audience, and now we have a cardboard cutout of you up in the skybox. Yeah.
Ellen, first of all, that means a space in your skybox means the world to me. And I also want to tell you that Zoom was like over a year ago. I'm not kidding. That was like such a big night out for me, even though it was on Zoom and I was in my laundry room. And now this is like the second most social thing I've done. Yeah, so thank you.
You're welcome. I'm so glad I could get you out of your house.
I know, me too.
Yeah. You were a guest host. You were here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you enjoy that?
Ellen, that was one of the most thrilling days of my life. I got to guest host Ellen's show. You were sick. You got better. But I decided to go with the flow. And anyway, I got to guest host your show. And it was just like the most incredible experience ever.
I heard you loved it.
I loved it.
Good.
I was, again, nervous, but yeah, I did it.
Well, you were fantastic, and everyone loved having you here, so I'm glad you enjoyed it.
You were very kind to me, and I just remember you called me after to thank me, and it was like, I forgot how to hang on to voicemails, but I have it somewhere in the cloud.
I'll call you again and say the same thing.
That's right.
Okay.
That's what I'm getting at.
I'll do that. And you just recently had a birthday.
I did.
Did you celebrate? You said you really don't do anything, but did you?
It was kind of a low-key celebration, but I have to tell you that now, I don't know if you ever experienced this, but I still behave as though I'm 20 years younger in terms of...
I do?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's hard to grasp. I keep thinking of my mom at my age, and I'm like, she dressed like a woman, like of her age. I absolutely don't do that. I feel like I still think of myself as, oh, are they going to card me for rated R movies? Do you know what I mean? Yes, of course. Well, no, they won't card you. You're clearly over 17. Is that what it is for rated R?
I have no idea.
Yeah, nobody goes to the movies.
Yeah.
But it is this thing of like, I dress like I'm 25, everything, like I have a Jansport backpack. I'm a grown woman. I need to like act my age. This is absolutely the most grown-up dress I've ever had on.
It's a very grown-up dress.
Owning it. I am a woman.
That is a grown-up dress.
Yeah.
But here's what I say to that. I say that and it's so cliche, but age is just a number.
I know.
And you are as young as you feel, and it does not matter what the number says. And as long as you feel young and stay young, I mean, we play tag here every day. We're so immature here, and it's great to stay young.
No, I think. Yes, I think that's true. And I think that being in that mentality is kind of helpful, especially now. I don't know. It's just nice to remain sort of young and hopeful.
You've been married 10 years.
Yeah.
And you have a husband who is romantic? Not romantic.
Not romantic. Your segment producer is the one who reminded me that my 10th anniversary is coming up. Okay, that's how romantic we are. I want to tell you that I love my husband. Everything's fine. His name's Michael Cohen. I do. I need to put that disclaimer in there because I do love him. And he'll be watching this. And there he is. But his engagement story is so bad. My former boss, Greg Daniels, who ran the show The Office, he told me to make up an engagement story because my actual engagement story is so bad it will make people sad when I tell it. It's Michael's doing. I don't mind
sharing.
What
did he do?
Nothing. He asked me like 4 different times. When we had been dating a couple years, I have his grandmother's ring. It's a beautiful antique ring. A few years into dating, he just showed me the ring. I said, Michael, are you proposing? He said, no, I just want you to know I have this ring. And the thing is, he's not mysterious or like manipulative, like he's just awkward. So I was like, well, thank you for that piece of, trivia. And then a few years later, we were going to Santa Barbara. We were going to celebrate my birthday. And the week before, he said, Ellie, if I'm gonna propose to you, should I ask your dad first? This is what he said to me. And I said, well, that would be nice. And so of course not to get his permission, but just like a blessing or something. So I felt like, okay, well, this is it. He's gonna propose in Santa Barbara. So you know the rest. We're driving back and I'm in tears. And he's like, didn't you have a good time? I'm like, you made it sound like you were gonna propose to me by saying you were gonna call my dad to ask if he could propose to you. And he's like, I didn't put that together. So anyway, no, he did not ask. So then, like a year later, this goes on and on, but I hope you weren't planning anything else in your show today. So then, a year later, he flies to St. Louis, where it's just where I'm from, and he's talking to my dad in the kitchen, and we're all there, afterwards. We're flying back to New York, which is where we lived, and I know that he had this conversation with my dad. Cut to 6 months later, no proposal. But again, not manipulative, just awkward. Look at him. So anyway, the final proposal came on the way to LAX. He was driving me. So he could not get down on one knee because he's driving. And he literally gives me the ring and he's like, I think it's time. He's like, I love him.
That's fantastic.
But it's fantastic. But you see why I need to make up a proposal
I love it. No, I think that's a good story.
Yeah, well, thank you. It's worked out.
It's not romantic. It's a good talk show story.
Yeah. That's why he did it.
Yes.
It only became obvious right now.
Right.
The biggest gift of all.
It's a long, long way to go, but he did it. All right, more with Ellie after this. All right, we're back with Ellie Kemper, and what of all the times that you have been here, I have enjoyed every single time. I want to say that first and foremost because you're so much fun. You're hilarious, sweet, genuine. What is your favorite memory here?
There are many favorite memories, and I want to thank you for everything you've done for everyone for so many years. So I have to say that, of course, because it's so true. So thank you. One of my favorite memories was one of the first times I was here, and I was actually about to get married somehow to Michael, and you surprised me with a sort of bachelorette party. You hired a fireman to come and strip for me and dance on me, and it was, listen, you don't do it like, that's a memory I'll always have for the rest of my life. However, Ellen, we've had a lot of great memories together, and I wanted to make one final memory with you, and I heard that this is one of your favorite songs, and I hope that this will now be your favorite version.
Are you going to sing to me?
Yeah. I am. I'm sorry in advance. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Ellen once surprised me with a fireman. He would strip and dance and sweat on me. I never knew that a fireman could fulfill my needs. We have a second family that my husband is just learning about now. Thank you, Ellen, for the laughs. You are the one who keeps us smiling. 19 years of dance and joy, hidden cameras, pranks galore. I do not want your show to end. It's where I met my secret husband. Because the greatest love of all is being on your show. Yes, okay, that way.